Reports of UFO sightings come from all corners of the globe.
I was taken on board a 200-foot diameter spacecraft in the Mojave Desert and given...
I saw two great big real bright lights hanging up in the air.
Most believe these alien encounters are a modern phenomenon. But the fact is, they have been reported for thousands of years.
Practically every human civilization have been in touch with extraterrestrial beings.
In India, Israel, the Mayans, and the Aztecs.
The idea that there was one or more non-human groups inspiring this is the truth.
Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings. But what if it were true? Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history? And if so, where did they come from? And just who were the visitors? Roswell, New Mexico. This sleepy town in America's Southwest was once best known for its large military airbase. But that changed in 1947, when a local rancher reported that a spaceship crashed on his property. Several weeks later, the U.S. Army issued a press release confirming the existence of an alien craft. The next day, the military changed its story and announced that what they had found was a weather balloon. These conflicting reports sent shockwaves around the world, and the name Roswell became a pop culture code word that forever links extraterrestrial visitation with enduring mystery.
Speculation about why the Roswell crash would be covered up is difficult to pin down. Some people talk about this in terms of information that would be shattering to our worldview.
Almost everyone's heard about the so-called Roswell event. And one of the real implications of disclosure is that some of our most cherished myths about the origins of the human race and our history and archaeology would fall apart.
Something happened at Roswell, New Mexico a long time ago. People want the truth. I think there's something in the human being itself that is striving, that is hungry for this knowledge in order to answer questions about our own existence.
Today, public opinion polls indicate more than half the world's population believes aliens have either come here in the past or are coming here now. But what is it exactly that makes so many people believe?
I do think looking upward makes sense. The universe is large. There are things out there we do not understand. There is probably intelligent life somewhere.
People tend to forget that we're on a planet that's 4.5 billion years old. The presence of our civilization in that vast scale of time, I mean, if I click my finger, it wouldn't even be fast enough to say this is the time of our civilization. And to think that we're the only ones in this vast period of time, to me, is absurd.
Our galaxy, the Milky Way, has over 100 billion stars. And in our universe, we think there are more than 100 billion galaxies. So if every star had a planet with intelligent life, how many alien civilizations would we have?
If you take us as the crown of creation or the top of evolution, we look at ourselves as the greatest, the biggest. We say,
how incredible, unique we are in the whole universe. We forgot to learn modesty.
Each step that we take makes us a little bit less special. We used to think that we were the center of the universe as humans, and we realized, oh, all right, well, that's not true. But we're the center of the galaxy, and like, well, all right, so we're like 2/3 of the way out in a spiral arm. And then, well, at least our sun, you know, with this, no, the sun is actually in the middle and the earth goes around it, so earth isn't even the center of that system. And so the more that we learn, we sort of, you know, it's a very humbling science.
When man first landed on the moon, our perspective on the universe changed forever.
Listen, the Eagle has landed.
We aliens who happened to go down the ladder on July 20th, 1969, we aliens were certainly part of a magnificent race. I just don't think people have a grasp for what energy it takes to go from one star to another.
This historic event raised the question: if humans can successfully navigate in space and explore other worlds, why couldn't beings from other
I only
parts
got
of the universe have
20
done
more
the same?
seconds of recording, but I know I won this.
Hundreds
Hopefully
or
I'll
perhaps
finish in the
thousands
time
of
being.
years ago.
Try to squeeze in a win. He probably surrendered, but I doubt it. I know I won though. The way he won.
Believe. I have come to the idea that maybe extraterrestrials were on this planet.
I'll try and get up another part. I don't know if I'm gonna have like be able to start recording again. I have to do something with this camera.
2,000 years ago, this ancient settlement served as the religious and cultural capital of the Nazca
Only 3
people.
seconds left.
But sometime around 500 AD,